Tonight's headlines are brought to you by McDonald's and Marianas Coffee.
Good evening, Commonwealth, and thanks for watching the Channel 2 News. Let's take a look at tonight's top stories. The Commonwealth joins in on a greener tomorrow for the next generation. Also tonight, the prison launches an investigation on how one detainee escaped. And Tinian's biggest event is just a few days away. We have the details. In sports, legend Bob Codine treats us with a sweet micro gold poem. Stay with us, these stories and more are next.
When ordering the best Big Mac ever made in all of Big Mac history, with more special sauce in every bite, expect some unexpected company. He does this all the time.
Introducing the bigger and better Double Big Mac, a taste sensation with 4 beef patties, Big Mac sauce, and the works. Hurry before the Hamburglar steals it away. Robble robble for a limited time only at McDonald's.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Breaking news in Capitol Hill today. Department of Public Safety Commissioner Clement Bermudez hands in his resignation today. KSPN learned his resignation was an order by Governor Arnold Palacios. The former Northern Marianas College Dean of Academic Programs was appointed by Palacios in March of last year and was one of the last appointments that filled his cabinet. A memorandum has been sent to all department and agency heads that effective immediately, acting DPS Commissioner will be Ms. Kay Enos, who is the Director of Administrative Service. This is a developing story.
Today marks a pivotal moment as we unite under a common goal to embark on a journey towards a sustainable and regenerative future.
Governor Arnold Palacios and Northern Marianas College President Dr. Galvin Delon Guerrero were joined by island leaders and officials for the official launch of the Green Growth Initiative here in the Commonwealth. Green Growth aims for sustainable development and a greener economy.
The initiative is a call to action. It is also a collective promise to ourselves and our children that every generation from here on in will think to themselves, how can we do things better for the next generation to come? How can we make this place even more beautiful, more resilient, and more abundant?
The governor and NMC President Delon Guerrero will co-chair the initiative, while Special Assistant Tina Sablon and Dean Patty Coleman will lead the working group.
This regenerative agriculture plot doesn't just represent optimized, ecologically sound ways of producing food. It also represents connecting people with nature and with each other. Because that is really the heart of our work, regenerating our island through the people who love and care for it.
I see this green growth initiative and the work that lies ahead in much the same way that I see this food forest. There's a lot of work to be done, but there's also a lot of work that has been done, that we will build on, and we'll do it together. We'll turn our regenerative principles into action that feeds our bodies, our spirits, and the earth. And it will be fun and joyful work.
The Sinamay now joins other islands in Micronesia and the Pacific to advance sustainable development. The Department of Corrections has launched an internal affairs investigation after a prison detainee escaped from 2 officers while being treated at the Commonwealth Healthcare Corporation. The 2 officers involved have been placed on administrative leave. DOC Commissioner Anthony Torres.
They're placed on admin leave. That's been done. An after action plan, an after action review plan is forthcoming, where we can actually look at what went right and what went wrong throughout with the whole mission.
The after-action plan involves a comprehensive review of the event and identifies areas for improvement to prevent similar incidents like this in the future.
Unfortunately, things like this happen, and it's about how we kind of revisit certain things that happen. And again, this happened, and I'm taking ownership for this. I'm going to look at what went wrong and what we can do to improve and to ensure that something like this never happens again.
30-year-old Joey Daniel Torres Martita made his escape Wednesday evening while he was seen by doctors at the CHCC. Martita fled on foot, still in his hospital gown, and was apprehended by authorities near the old Japanese jail in Garapan.
With the joint collaboration with DPS, Rapid Response Team, K9, U.S. Marshal Service, and Customs, we all, and my DOC staff, being the ones to apprehend Martita, that was in and of itself. It was overall, and again, we got it done within 3.5 hours. We were determined, and nobody was harmed. The community was safe. Everybody worked collaboratively, and it's that partnership that I wanted to point out.
After his apprehension, the detainee was brought back to the hospital for clearance before returning to the facility. Martita is expected to face escape charges, which could lead to 3 years imprisonment. Martita was charged and arrested last week for violating a TRO and causing a disturbance at the Chacha Ocean View Middle School, which resulted in a school lockdown. It's a time-sensitive bill that would repeal a newly enacted law authorizing a $15 million line of credit with the Marianas Public Land Trust and the NMI government, and it's still sitting with a Senate committee, who is giving both parties ample time to review amendments and negotiate concerns. The Senate Fiscal Affairs Committee met with Secretary of Finance Tracy Narita and MPLT Board Chairman Philip Mendiola Long on Thursday to clarify what developed a fault in the recently signed law. Finance Secretary Narita states one concern from the administration was allowing MPLT to be a co-signatory in the sweeps account, stating that it would cause an administrative delay.
Department of Finance, through the Treasury Division, we conduct our transactions electronically, bank transfers. You cannot do that when you have a co-signatory on the account. It then becomes a manual process that you have to walk in because both signatures have to be provided before any bank transfer can occur.
The administration offered an alternate proposal that would allow MPLT to have a view-only access into the account. Board Chairman Philip Long.
We appreciate that. And again, Secretary Narita is just doing an incredible job. She's trying her best to give us everything we need, and she's full disclosure. I mean, we have every single document we need. From MPLT's point of view, we need what's called collateral, a unilateral guarantee from MPLT that should a problem occur from the administration that is a significant problem and they can't pay us, we don't have to go to court, we don't have to beg and plead, we just cash in that chip.
Long says Thursday's discussion did allow the legislature to understand other concerns and that there are just some legal barriers they need to work out. The committee did go into recess, giving time for both parties to review the amendments. The $15 million credit line serves as bridge financing, expediting about $100 million worth of capital improvement projects here in the Sinai that is funded by the U.S. Economic Development Administration.
Zoom zoom! 'Tis the season for speed, and Dokum Pacific is putting prepaid customers in the fast lane. Starting November 3rd, 2023 to January 31st, 2024, every $5 prepaid card purchase from a participating store gives Dokum Pacific customers a chance to win a brand new Mazda 3. So load up at participating stores and drop off your entry to any Dokum Pacific retail store. Dokum Pacific, better together. Some conditions apply. Visit DokumoPacific.com for details.
Get your goods here with care and attention with Micronesia Air Cargo Services. MAX is all about connections. Daily flights to and from Guam, 4 times a week to Rota, and bi-weekly flights to Tinian. We are connecting the Marianas. Perishable goods, Home Depot furniture and appliances, even live animals, operating since 2013. Check out our Thursday special to Rota from Guam and Saipan. Call Max at 670-288-6227. If it fits, we'll take it.
One of the best addresses in Saipan has office space available now, right in the heart of things. The Marianas Business Plaza offers reasonable rates and can help build to suit your needs. You'll love the central location, just 15 minutes from the airport and 10 minutes from Garapan. Ample and covered parking keeps your vehicle close and protected. 2 restaurants for easy access, lunch, dinner and business meetings. Building security and 24-hour access to your office. Backup generators so you can run your business in all weather. And 3 elevators mean easy and convenient access. It's the address in Saipan, the Marianas Business Plaza.
Changes could be coming to the entry process for Chinese tourists. Some members of Congress want the Parole in Place program that allows Chinese to enter the CNMI without a visa to be taken away. One possible solution that could allow Chinese tourism to continue and come in with an easier path to entry than a normal U.S. visa is called the EVS Tap program.
It's different. It's different from the discretionary parole program that's currently in place for visitors from China. But it's similar in the sense that they are still not required to get a B1, B2 visa. They can still come here without a visa, technically. This EVS Tap program basically provides for pre-screening prior to departure from China. So basically before they depart, they're screened by the U.S. government essentially, and the airlines are green lighted to board them or not. Is my understanding of the program. I'm not familiar with all the details, but it's not much different really from the if that's the case. It's not much different from the ESTA requirement for Japanese and Koreans to come to the U.S. to CNMI and the U.S. where they go online, they apply for ESTA, and you can get it almost instantly. There's a small fee. I don't know if there's going to be a fee attached to the EVS Tap program. And I don't know what kind of vetting is done. I don't know how the U.S. government, Homeland Security will operate the program. But we are in full support of that program. We think that this is the answer to all the concerns that people have about overstayers or people from China coming in and not being screened. So here you go. Here's the opportunity for you guys to screen them prior to departure, prior to arrival for sure. And then from there, I think it's really important to sort of emphasize that we don't control our borders anymore. The CNMI government lost control of our borders, right? When in 2008 or 9, when they federalized immigration. So really the onus on making sure that our borders are protected and making sure that we let people in who are authorized to get in and who have, should be let in or should not be let in really falls on the United States government to do. That's no longer within our authority. So that's something that's really important. We have no control over who comes in and out of our borders. All we're trying to do here is survive, right? Like we're just trying to have a solid tourism industry and really, welcome visitors from around the world. I mean, we always say it, right? Like we want visitors from around the world. I really don't care where they're from at this point, as long as they come here and spend their money and stay in the hotels and shop in the stores and, partake in activities and really promote the Marianas as the best place to travel to.
If you like it hot, then you definitely should prepare your arrangements now. Pika Fest is just around the corner. The Marianas Visitors Authority announces the 20th annual Tinian Hot Pepper Festival happening on President's Day weekend this February. Pika means spicy in the Chamorro language, and MVA has a lot of fun events lined up for those who want to attend, such as the Hot Pepper Eating Contest, JC Cafe Hot Burger Eating Contest, the Estufao Pika Cooking Contest, the Pika Run, and a Cha-Cha Dance Contest, where contestants will be judged on wearing hot pepper-themed attire and more. The festival will kick off on the evening of February 16 and will be held at the Fiesta Grounds in San Jose, Tinian, adjacent to the Jones Beach and House of Tagat. Ferry services will be available between Saipan and Tinian for the 3-day event, departing Saipan at 8 a.m. and departing Tinian at 2 p.m. Round trip is $20 for ages 3 to 11 and $50 for ages 12 and older. For one way, it's $15 for ages 3 to 11 and $25 for ages 12 and older. Advanced ticket purchase is required and are non-transferable. You can get your tickets at the MVA office in Tinian or Saipan. Cash payments only. If you are interested in joining any of these events, contests, or need more information on accommodations, you can call 670-664-3200 or email community.projects@mymarianas.com.
Happy Pika Festival!
Fast, fun, and easy. That's how your home Wi-Fi should be. So start with an internet plan that fits your budget. Introducing your home Wi-Fi starter pack, also known as WISP. Enjoy up to 25 megabits per second for as low as $35 a month. Plus, a free router with your wireless subscription. That's hours of movies, games, social media, and more endless fun. Get your Wi-Fi starter pack today only at Dokum Pacific. Better together. Additional conditions may apply.
At one of Saipan's beaches, this mother lays about 100 eggs under the cover of darkness. She hides her nest as best she can and then slowly makes her way back to the ocean. The eggs hatch and the babies head for the sea, where they will face a daily dose of danger. Just 1 in 1,000 will make it to adulthood. Those that do will one day lay their own eggs. Sea turtles are protected under CNMI law. If you see one that is stranded or if you see illegal activity, call the hotline at 287-8537. Location, location, location. Office space on Capitol Hill available now at the Hermosa Vista Business Park. With natural light and ocean views, it's the perfect place for creative professionals. So upgrade your life and your working environment. Schedule an exclusive showing now. Call us at 670-483-4750 or email hvsaipan@gmail.com.
Buenas sports fans.
Baseball took root on Saipan during Japanese times. Locals got so good they beat them more than sometimes. When the American military brought out baseball gear, the Islanders were ready. The national pastime was here. The first off-island competition came in 1958. The Navy flew our all-star team to Guam. Great! Saipan won that inaugural game against Guam, then lost to the military. Yeah, those with the bomb. In the 60s, Guam beat Saipan 5 of 7 contests. Those were exhibitions. Next up was the real test. 1969 came the Micronesian Olympics, where fans didn't have to worry about tickets. The Marianas District, as it was called back then, secured third place when the games came to an end. Plow and truck proved to be too good. We couldn't win in our own neighborhood. Off we went in 94, 98, and 02, but the Saipan boys did not come through. The bats and gloves and arms came up short. In 06, it was back, this time with home support. The micro games opened well for the CNMI 9. Righty Quintal bested Palau during the daytime. Camacho and Sablan were especially fine and walloping Speedy Koshrai later at nighttime. Tuesday night, the crowd swelled tremendously. Saipan versus Guam, what fans wanted to see. Palacios Field had never seen so many fans along the fence, beyond the outfield, in the stands. Sanchez pitched the best game of his life. Strike after strike. He was as sharp as a knife. Saipan won 3-2 in a real thriller. The CNMI team was looking like a killer. The playoffs opened with the CNMI versus Koshrai. Saipan won 13-3. Oh my. Guam's 4-run rally got them past Palau. Saipan versus Guam for the gold medal. Wow. The championship was set for Friday night. An overflow crowd made it all feel right. On the hill, 17-year-old big leaguer Quintal. This was the finale, one final game for it all. Guam jumped to a 2-0 lead. Would that be all the runs they need? The visitors would have scored more, except Jones robbed them to stop their score. The homeboys rallied for 2 of our own. Tied in the 4th, Guam's lead was blown. It was a new ball game. And then heavy rain came. Saturday, the teams returned to a sunny field. Now the micro champs would be revealed. Bansel's defense took over. First a bullet throw, followed by a diving catch for 2 outs in a row. Bottom of the 8th, Celis delivers a liner to start a rally. Omar touched the dish for the go-ahead tally. Top of the 9th, Guam got the tying run on. Too bad for them. They hit the ball to John. Saipan baseball reached its pinnacle with that gold. Players will have those medals when they get old. Spanning decades, this was our greatest achievement, our best win at the time, by unanimous agreement.
Hey, golfers, come north and practice your game at the Marianas Driving Range. New Year's local specials. 10-piece coupon books available for just $60. That's a $10 savings. Want to get really good? Come work on your swing every day for just $99 per month. It's our practice pass and you're going to love it. Grab your passes and go straight to the range. You can social distance and chip all at the same time, and the views are free. Reserve now at marianastrekking.com. You can pay online, open 7 days a week.
And for your KSPN weather report, tonight mostly cloudy with scattered showers. Northeast winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Low 76 with a 40% chance of showers. Saturday through Sunday, partly cloudy with isolated showers. Northeast winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Highs 86, low 76, and a 20% chance of showers. Smokecraft advisory, high surf advisory, and high risk of rip current is in effect until Monday morning. Inexperienced swimmers should remain out of the water due to dangerous surf conditions. High tide will be at 7:19 tonight and the low tide tomorrow at 3:20 p.m. The sunrise will be at 6:47 a.m. and the sunset at 6:12 p.m.